And we're back to pushing rocks.
Hopefully, we're not stuck here. I don't know how else we're supposed to get it through this stupid thing.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright. Alright, so that's a hole over there. We can't do that. Let's see what happens with this guy. Alright, I'm gonna have to kill this guy.
You're in my way of my rock.
He must die.
I feel like I just knocked everything out in the area just so I can push my rocks in peace.
Yeah, that could work. I'm trying to avoid having too many encounters, but I might have to.
Yeah, you might just have to for, you know, quality of life.
Quality of life, that's one way of putting it. Actually, there is no quality of life in this dungeon.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Yeah, this is one of those dungeons that you just like turn your brain off for.
Yeah, pretty much. There's not going to be much for us to commentate on either. Like, oh, I just
This is what I like to call a podcast dungeon.
A what?
Podcast dungeon.
That's one way to put
You
it.
know, it's good for turning on a podcast and.
Just chilling, yeah.
Where you beat up flowers and balloon dinosaurs. And on fire.
I think I did some grinding in
Sorry about that.
Lure to get us back up to a decent level, and I'm happy I did that. Because this is where I got, like, legit stuck in my first playthrough. Like, I literally was getting destroyed by these monsters here. God damn it. Alright.
Why can't you pull the rock?
That's the other thing, yeah, you can't pull. If you could pull, this would be so much easier.
Games, if you have like a pushing mechanic, please also make it possible to pull things. I know that might be slightly more difficult, but like just do it.
You'd think it wouldn't be that much extra work, but I don't know. I'm not a game designer, I'm just a peasant that does web apps.
I'm just a lowly peasant. I'm a lowly peasant that doesn't know anything about this.
You do know nothing, Jon Snow.
The most game development I did was a class in college where I made a crappy 3D platformer based on Super Meat Boy. Like,
Tried to make
literally, it
3D
was just
Super
a
Meat Boy? That
brown
sounds
cube.
interesting.
We implemented wall running. It
That's
looked like shit, but
pretty
it was
nifty.
It was functionally wall running.
Your original content, do not steal.
Like the game develop is one of those things that I would love to try out, but it just takes so much time that I do not have.
Yeah. Not to mention the working conditions for most companies are awful.
Oh yeah, I mean if I ever did pursue developing games as a career, I definitely want to go indie if I could.
Yeah.
Like a smaller studio.
Oh dear. Alright, well. That'll kill it.
There's no kill like overkill.
Stop, he's already dead!
No, don't stop.
Can't stop.
A predictable win.
Nobody else listens to Red Hot Chili Peppers? Okay.
I do, but I can't say I don't know. Like, I can't say I know their entire discography.
That's the song where
So.
they say can't stop the cops from engineering, right? Use 2 sticks to make it into nature.
May my blade be sharp.
You are an obstacle in our path. Please cease existing.
That wasn't so tough.
You are doing well, young grasshopper. I do like the aesthetics of this dungeon.
Yeah,
It does
that's
look nice.
one of the few positives.
Trying to find them where I can, you know.
Okay. Alright, now we're a little bit farther from the edge there. I feel a little bit better about taking him up this way. Hopefully we can avoid the hole that's over there. Oh, come on. This is so stupid. At some point, we're just gonna have to put, like, Benny Hill music over this.
I don't know if that's applicable. This is like too slow for that.
Yeah, it's true. Maybe we'll do, like, a slow-mo remix. Do, 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 do. Oh, I got that. That was nice. Yeah. Sorry. I think I'm doing it. That's using it. Resist. There we go.
Flower has a face.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Yeah,
I think it's
I
called,
agree
like,
with that.
I think the flower is called like slave queen or something.
That's even more terrifying.
I mean, I think you can. I think if you target the enemy, it will show you like what its name is. And I feel like it is like the slave queen.
Did you just say call it Brittany?
Yeah, call it Brittany. Like
May my
Britney
blade be
Spears.
sharp.
The song where she's like, "I'm a slave for you."
We might have to just kick him.
Cat cannot decide whether she wants to be a gamer or not.
This is bound to
Well, she
hurt.
has to be in here with us.
To let her play.
That
Yeah,
would
you
go
can
over
take
great, I'm
over
sure.
you stupid rocks.
Nice timing.
She's like, I don't have thumbs.
That might be a problem.
I don't have opposable thumbs.
It tells me this plan wasn't very well thought through.
You win.
Sorry about that.
I think it's easier to dodge that enemy than the other one.
Did you get one rock up there?
Yeah, so I got the first rock up there. I think it's the one that's here. And then you have to push all the way around. So now we go for the second hardest rock, since the hardest one's out of the way. Oh, there's a Magnus over there that I'm probably going to forget about.
There.
Nice to meet you.
Ice Queen.
Yes, queen.
I mean, we've already established that Gila was a queen.
May my blade be sharp.
Speaking of that, we could have made a joke of some sort if we had recorded during Pride Month, but it is now too late.
Having anything to do with LGBTQ is now illegal since it's
Yep. It is now Rap Month.
Tensions.
gay wrath.
That wasn't so tough.
Yep.
I wonder which month is gonna be like gay lust month. Gay sloth month? Gay gluttony month is gonna be November.
Oh no. Rock, please.
Come on,
Rock!
Barack!
Baroque.
Sir, please move.
I'm gonna have to go fight that stupid flower anyway.
Yeah, rip off the band-aid. Be great if you could just like push it out of existence.
Well, at least we're getting some experience out of this.
True.
We're getting experience.
That too, yes.
Think about it. We'll never have to push rocks again.
Maybe.
Until we play the remaster. But then we'll be able to do it at 300% speed.
True.
And avoiding
enemies. Yeah.
avoid encounters.
Also true.
Although I wonder if that'll allow the statues to clip through the monsters or not. You might have to. Oh, but you can also do like insta kill enemies. So.
No, I want everybody to suffer through this, just like I did.
That's more so speaking with
May
the
my
Hola
blade
Hola
be
bird.
sharp.
I want people to fight enemies and have to push rocks at the same time.
Yeah, we all had to do it.
It builds character.
And we put in our time. Says the person not putting in their time right now.
You're just watching, but you're still like, oh, I don't like this.
I'm here, you know. I'm vicariously experiencing it through you.
Providing moral support.
Yeah, there you go.
Level 5. Are you excited? Be excited.
Tension.
I'm excited about
Not a
the
bad
new Professor
workout.
Layton game. Level 5. So that's the company that made the Layton games.
Oh, okay.
Level 5. God, I haven't played a Layton game since Unwound Future, which was 10 plus years ago. I think it was 10 years ago. I guess I'd rather do puzzles than push rocks.
Yeah, me too. There are actually a lot of things I'd rather do than push rocks. Especially right now.
Sounds like you're screaming.
They are screaming.
Internally.
Oh no, you knocked off its hat. Rude. I just love that these are enemies from like way at the beginning of the game in the lake. And they just put a hat on it. They just put little witch hats on. They're like, this is a completely new enemy. What are you talking about?
Oh, a hat, totally different enemy. Just ask Super Mario Odyssey.
I mean, it works in like the movies if you put a hat on.
Yep, nobody can recognize you.
Yep, put a hat and glasses on, nobody knows who you are.
The Clark Kent effect.
Or you take the glasses off, and you're Superman. So if they took their hat off, they'd just be the regular enemies.
Well, really, Superman puts his glasses on to become Clark Kent. If you think about it, because he wasn't born as Clark Kent.
Here. Who said you should help? Thanks.
Miraculous Ladybug, they just put a mask on and nobody knows who they are. Even if the hair all matches.
May my blade be sharp. Come on! Transcension! You win! Nice.
Nice. So ecstatic.
I mean, I'm pretty ecstatic to be out of there, too.
I'm done with these balloon dinosaur. No, those were witch.
I'm just gonna go get them
I feel like those little witch things, I feel like they were called mitochondria. But that's definitely not right.
I feel like there's something in this game that's called mitochondria.
Is it the powerhouse of the cell?
That's the only part of the cell that matters. None of the other ones.
Nothing else matters in the cell except the mitochondria.
Definitely not the Golgi apparatus.
Endoplasmic reticulum.
That's the, the funny sounding one.
Endoplasmic reticulum, yeah, that too.
The ER. Not like emergency room.
Yep.
You say I need to go to the ER, they don't mean take me to the emergency room, they mean I need to go to the endoplasmic reticulum. What else is there in a cell? Cell nucleus.
Yeah, that's one of these.
Yeah. That's the gimme.
There's a cell membrane.
Ribosomes.
Ribosomes. Dang.
Now we're helping all you guys with your biology tests.
Yep.
We're not telling you what these things are or what they do, just know that they're there.
Oh, for God!
And know that animal cells do not contain a cell wall.
Yes, that's also important.
Only the plants do. They also have a thing called a vacuole. Or they have a big vacuole.
You have a big vacuole.
What is that supposed to mean?
See, this is what happens when the dungeon forces you to push rocks. And it's very slow.
You're learning about biology and talking about the mitochondria being the powerhouse of the cell.
Whoa.
Ooh. Gosh.
We've run out of commentary, so now we're just making Hank Hill noises. And I think that last one was Goofy.
Yes. They'll pay for this.
Oh god.
They'll pay for this.
Oh god. Okay.
Disney, every time somebody tries to make money that's not them. I'll pay for this!
Now pay for this.
Or actually, no, Disney, anytime somebody mentions one of their IP, I'll pay for this!
God, that's an iconic scene. It's gamer history.
You know, if we're doing... We could just make KV and Red X JRPGs a thing.
Haven't we already sort of done that? Like, we have 2 series already.
Exactly, so like... I don't know. If we did Kingdom Hearts, I'd be leaning more on you, but...
Oh, I can carry us on Kingdom Hearts. In fact, I've Let's played a number of this games in the series already, so...
I just finished replaying Kingdom Hearts, and it's certainly a game.
Yeah,
Sure
it gets better after the first one, don't worry.
The first one's actually a pretty solid game, and then the creator's just like, you know what? This was a solid game, but here's more.
Yep. It would be bad if the first game in the series was, you know, the best one, because that means it peaked with the first entry.
Kingdom Hearts peaked in high school.
No, that was like middle school, though. That was like early 2000s, so...
May my blade be
What I
sharp.
love about Kingdom Hearts is that they're like Disney and Final Fantasy, and then they just really kind of dropped off the Final Fantasy part.
So it's basically just Disney the RPG now.
Yes.
Not that that by itself is the worst thing in the world, but...
This is bound to hurt.
It's just funny that they had to change the walls menu.
Attention!
They didn't have to, but they did.
Ice bag!
This is broader.
Attention! Attention!
Maybe I should just make you play Kingdom Hearts. There's no other.
Attention!
Jump into Kingdom Hearts 2.
Only
That would be
knowing-
interesting.
My only real knowledge being watching through a few bits of your playthrough of Kingdom Hearts.
You watched the ending with me, which... That was confusing.
I did, and I've watched that part where you were crawling around as a Heartless, yeah.
Don't... The little goblin mode.
Yeah.
Now imagine being like me back in the day and I had Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, now it's like, well, I finished 1, guess I'll just jump into 2, and then it's like, talking about all these things that you did in Chain of Memories, and I'm like, what? I didn't do any of that. They'd be like, you defeated this member of Organization 13. I'm like, I don't know who that is. I've never seen them in my life.
Who?
Yeah, and they're like, you defeated Larxene. I'm like, who's Larxene?
Ice bag!
haven't actually played Chain of Memories because I love myself.
I'm like about halfway through it on a playthrough, and I just sort of gave up on that one.
It's an example of not a very good card-based battle system.
Yeah, unlike these games, I think they ask too much of you, especially in RE Chain of Memories.
Well, it's like you go from like...
Where it's like fully 3D. It's like, I'm trying to process moving and evading attacks in 3D space, and you want me to look at
Play
card
cards?
numbers?
Well, I think it's just going from like the first Kingdom Hearts game where it's like, you know, normal like JRPG, like just going around and beating up things with attack buttons. And then it's just like, alright, now we're asking you to play cards. And now for the next game, you'll go back to the beating things up, but now you press the triangle button.
Yeah, I feel like to a certain extent that game kind of ruined card-based battle systems in the minds of a lot of people. Like, you know, even talking about the Baten Kaitos remaster, people are kind of like shrugging off, like, oh, I'm not playing another goddamn card game. It's like, no, this card-based battle system is actually fun.
It makes sense. So the cards add to the world and the lore.
Yeah, this is a much better card-based game than RE Chain of Memories.
It's like, it also just, in a funny way, also explains the common gaming thing where it's like, why are you keeping all these weapons and like armor? This game's like, you're keeping them in cards.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah, cards. Cards are much easier to carry. Don't you know?
Much more portable.
You win!
Does that even count as a fight?
Does that even count as a fight? It does.
It does.
Sir, we fought so many fights.
Much fighting was done.
Oh, is this the last rock?
It is.
Yeah.
We saved the easiest one for last.
Yeah.
For our sanity and yours.
Wait, what level is the party at now?
I think like 43,
After all our fighting is done.
which is good. I think, according to my notes, that's where we're supposed to be. Man, trying to get that collision to work is so awkward.
I do not envy you.
Like, you see me just running around in circles, like, yeah.
Just crying just a little bit.
I don't want to accidentally go through
The portal?
the
The portal? I need to go with my rock. This is my emotional support rock.
It might help a little bit if you start sneaking first, but I don't know.
Sneak up on the rock.
At least now I can readjust without fear of cutting off the edge of the screen there. Alright, come on, this is close enough. There we go.
Oh.
It's over.
It's over. It's
We can't remember
finally
the bus.
over.
The tall rock is Gilo.
This was hard work. Shut up, Sagi.
Look, Sagi was putting all of his effort into it. Do we know you?
Isn't there some kind of thing where you find these rocks in the past? Or these spirits. I think they're from, like, Rosales or...
Yeah.
I do not remember.
Oh, they're from... those are people from, Naos, I think.
No, this is...
Oh, this is Rosales, yeah. Because if you think about it, this pink, rocky background kind of looks like Rosales, too. That first place we went to in the past.
Everybody got turned into Magnus.
Yeah.
You reunited me with my man. Boy, am I hungry. There were souls trapped inside these rocks.
There's still no explanation for why this area around Rosales rose up into the sky, though.
And we'll never know. Alright, now we gotta get out of here. Running.
Run to the safe point.
Please don't make me do this again.
Alright, and with that, I think we'll cut out here, and we'll see you guys next time.
You rock.